Hello everyone, yes, Season 2 Plus has finally kind of dropped in the patch notes. So we've got the patch notes here and they have dropped in-game. So when we go out, we can finally experience some of this together. And I'm going to showcase what you guys can see and look out forward to in this season now in Season 2 while you wait for Season 2 Plus. Hello, yes, smash a like, comment, and subscribe for more daily videos with me, MrSneakyy, an official Call of Dragons content creator. And we're going to go over this patch, and a lot of people are probably confused on what is going on right now. And I'm just going to give you guys a nice little heads up. So, right now, what you're going to be experiencing is a lot of the changes that are in Season 2/Season 1. So if you look at any of these things like the reduced difficulty in 61 to 80 in Season 1, this is also in the game, and you can also see this when you go to the trial store, and they've even changed the names, as you can imagine, of the Dragon Glass to trial coins. So you can see all of this feature is in the game, and we did test this on the live stream, and I was able to actually freestyle this one, and we're going to start working on this later on. And we did even finish this on 1 star. We couldn't even do it earlier, so we might be able to actually push through and finish all of this almost for the next season, which is great. So we know some of those changes are in the game. Another change that you guys will be looking forward to right now is actually the new WARPET. So we have the new WARPET here, the Night Rock, and as you can see, we have caught her, and I'm not gonna click on her yet because we are gonna record a video for that Night Rock for you guys. We actually have the optimal setup that you guys are going to be looking for, so that's going to be a very juicy video for you indeed. So you can start hunting that Night Rock and looking for its skills. You can obviously see the skills too if you want to by just going into that area as well. Another really cool feature you can see now in this little area that I'm kind of hiding, you've got your new chats. So you've got obviously the new Alliance chat here, but then the Union chat, so you can see between TA and TM at the top. And even it's just a nice, better looking chat system. You can see it just flows better. You can even go back up to the top if you want to see everything that you've missed, you know, and you can carry it on, which is really, really cool, which we really love and enjoy. There is another couple of features that have been added that wasn't really mentioned that we can discuss. I know people are probably wondering what they are. So if you go into the settings area, you can go into the other tab and you will see this dragon tickets area. So this is a place where you can buy these tickets, and what it's going to be is an actual safe place that is going to come to the game. This is in every Lilith game. So if you play AFK Arena, Rise of Kingdoms, like all of this actually has this store. So what you're going to be able to do is basically buy these tickets from here and then go into that store, redeem packs, and get basically, I believe, additional benefits for doing it in this method, right? So if you're wondering what those are, that is what that is. Obviously, we'll get more information on that later on the line. And then when we go into controls as well, we've got the control mode, we've got shortcut and classic mode. I actually really like the shortcut mode here. You can still run if you really want the classic mode. This is what I think most people on mobile run, but for me, I actually really like it because now when I click on my marches and I can zoom in, say if we go to our atheist here and we went to pull him out, what would happen is you can see now at the bottom, you can see this match. We can see exactly what it's doing. It's waiting. We can go back. We can obviously emote. So when we're in combat, we're doing obviously now different types of PvP combat. We can actually see what our singular matches are doing, and we can actually commentate on that, which is a really cool feature. I actually like it. I think it's a little bit nicer, cleaner on the UI. So we've got another really important change that we need to talk about, and I can't showcase it on this account, which you guys are probably wondering why. It's because our Titan Legacy has ended, and if it has ended in your season, don't worry, because in the mail you would have got in the system down here, because of the Titan rewards here, you're going to get this massive bulk of 500 dust. But what this is for is the next season. So when you go into the next season, you should, from what I am understanding, use this to then level up your next season pass. It's going to help you guys basically in the inconvenience you've suffered from this season so far. So we'll see what else they're going to bring. There's obviously a lot of information in here if you want to read it, which is really cool. So yeah, that is that. So let's go into the next feature, which is actually to do with the Titan Legacy. And welcome back. We're on one of our scout counts in a obviously earlier kingdom here on server 115. If we go into the Titan Legacy, this is what a lot of players are going to start to see. So they've changed this new insight rune here. So when you go actually to the final rewards, the final at level 80 for anyone who has the insight rune, you are now going to get a choice chest. And in this choice chest, as you can see, really interesting, which I didn't know, 2 new city skins, which we're going to showcase in a moment, as well as the choice of 4 different artifacts, which I think is a very good addition for the season pass, and it makes it more worthwhile for players to get, because they might want to get the Shadow Blades finished, or their Solemn Blades and Tear of Arbon, right? So it's a really good way to doing it. So when we go in here, you can actually obviously click these magnifying glasses, and if you go to the Fort of Flamefang, this is going to be the first one that we're going to be able to see. And this is honestly what I am going to recommend. If you get the chest, you should unlock first. The Fort of Flamefang is going to give you magic unit attack by 5%, and you're going to sacrifice that marksman unit HP. For me, this is not a problem. Why? Because a lot of players that might be watching this video already should already have this Azure Garden from the earlier event that happened a few months back, which is marksman unit HP. And what you're going to be doing is, obviously in open field, you're going to run 2 or 3 mage marches, and then once you've done with those guys, you can use your archers. You just switch your city skin so you don't have any negative benefits. And the cool thing again with the Fort Flamefang, it's basically for a free-to-play player, or should I say even a low spender, because you're going to have to spend to get the chest, unfortunately. It's a mini version of the legendary, right? You're getting 10% magic attack. Here you're only getting 5%. So it's a nice little city skin that you're going to be able to get. The second skin that you're going to be able to get, and I wouldn't recommend getting it personally, is the marksman unit attack by 5%. Don't get me wrong, this is a beautiful looking city as well. I think this is better looking, obviously, than the Flamefang here, but the Arctic Citadel gives you marksman unit attack, and as we already said, the Azure Garden is way superior in especially PvP. So if you're looking for a PvP specific Sacred Horse skin, that's the one you're going to be wanting. But if you don't have any of them, guess what? Go for it. I'm not going to be the guy to just say don't get it. We most likely will get this just so we have them all in our main account, like you can imagine, for someone like myself. But yeah, we would go for Fort of Flamefang first, and then you're going to get the Arctic Citadel afterwards. So that's one of the bigger changes that's happened in the game. I actually really like that in here. Another thing that you can see, which you won't be able to know at the moment, is the new heroes are in the game files. You just can't see them yet because they're going to be exclusive, obviously, to Season 2 Plus. So when you go through Season 2, currently everyone right now, you will then go for a reset and then go into Season 2 Plus. For anyone in Season 1, which I can imagine should happen, is you will actually just go straight into Season 2 Plus when it launches. That's what I would assume for those players that might be wondering how it's going to work for their season. So that's just a little bit of knowledge from me to you that hopefully might guide you in the right direction. So that's why you can't see those heroes here, but what you can do is actually click on one of these heroes and go to replace the artifact, and you're going to be able to see actually the new artifact in here. And it is really good, guys. I'm not going to lie, this is a really good artifact that does promote that style of gameplay that the 2 new infantry commanders bring. It grants you 600 rage points and taunts up to 5 enemy legions, which is really powerful for 3 seconds. The cool thing is, and I don't know if this is going to be correct, but I can imagine the more levels you put into this and the more of these you get, you're going to gain more rage, maybe taunt more enemies, and the duration is going to increase. Who knows? We don't know this, obviously, until we see it in-game properly, when we can click on max stats. But you also gain shelter and determination. And as you guys know, we knew what shelter was, which is really good. It's 15% increased defense, which we love. And on top of this, you get minus 5% normal attack damage taken, which is great against those archer players. So this is so far amazing. And there's more. It gives you also an additional effect that infantry units in your legion deals 10% more counter-attack damage. So if there's not more of a reason to use this with infantry players and using this with especially the brand new different infantry commanders that really want to do counter-attack damage with someone like Madeline or even maybe Nika, you know, Nika does a lot of counter-attack damage too. Who knows, these might be sleeper picks for the infantry. So you can check that out as well in the game. And kind of on cue, there's the Night Rock right outside here that you can start capturing in game. And one thing which you will notice in game is the trolls. The trolls have disappeared. So you might be wondering, where do you guys get that artifact of dust now? And honestly, it's from the creatures. So if you go to these creatures, you can see the arcane dust is on these creatures. So if you're in the level, you know, zone 5 and you can capture level 25 pets, you might want to just kill the level 20s to 24s to try and increase the spawn rate of a level 25, right? And then you're going to get arcane dust that way, and then you're going to be able to capture a level 25 WARPET. And as you notice, because of this, there's no trolls. The WARPETs have just spawned way more. There's just already 5 WARPETs within basically my vicinity. I can easily see if I just scout here, there'll probably be another one, and maybe down here there'll be another couple. So you have so much more WARPETs to capture, which is really good as well, so people don't have to fight against them. So that's a nice little wild roundup, guys, to the patch. There is a little bit more stuff involved, but I want you guys to put a comment below of what you enjoy the most. What are your features that you are looking forward to, and what you have enjoyed so far from this patch notes, because there is a lot more. There is even, you know, the brand new wonder that you can go and check out, which looks beautiful for your account, and it gives you obviously that free tier 4 units too, as a little sneaky tip there at the end of the video. So with all that, and if you enjoyed the video, smash like, comment, and subscribe for more daily content with me, MrSneakyy, an official Call of Dragons content creator. And with all of that, guys, that's nicely Season 1/2, what you can experience right now before the Season 2 Plus. And if you're wondering what to do on Reset, we already have you covered with that Season 2 Plus guide. So go and check that Ultimate Season 2 Reset, and you're going to understand what you should be doing right now. And with all that, stay safe, stay sneaky, guys, until the next video.